Hey nerds, so today my hair is all wet and I'm not really wearing a lot of makeup, it kind of all washed off. Um, so I thought it was a good idea to talk about beauty today because that's something I did want to cover in a vlog and I just haven't gotten around to it. So today, beauty. I tend to like my face more when I'm wearing makeup, which is fine, and I tell people this sometimes and they say, oh wow, you're so beautiful, or really, you shouldn't feel that way. And first of all, if you call me beautiful, thank you, that's very nice of you. But if you say you shouldn't feel that way, that really bothers me, because when it comes to makeup or clothing or anything concerning your body, you can do what you want. You can feel however you want about your body. If you are insecure about something and you do something to your body to cover that up, hide it, just not expose it as much, you totally go for it. That is 100% your choice. There is no voice out there that is allowed to tell you differently. I mean, there is restrictions. You can't walk around naked. That's illegal. As much as I... Oh man, okay. As much as I am for that, like I am... My kind of... What am I saying here? The way that I try to live my life is that if something makes you happy, do it. It doesn't matter if someone else is mad about it or just judges you for it. It doesn't matter because it makes you happy and you should do it. Now, you should respect other people in the process and respect their wishes, so don't hurt other people is what I'm trying to say. But if being naked makes you happy, then go for it. But there's laws against that one, so you need to find special places where you can be naked. But I don't know, what I just said kind of applies to a lot of different things, a lot of different lifestyles too. But say we're talking about wearing a dress and you were born with a penis, then a lot of society would frown upon that, which is horrible, in my opinion, because you can do what you want. I've told you this. You should be allowed to do whatever you want with your body. If that's what makes you happy, go for it. And it makes me very sad that so many people judge others based on things that aren't considered normal. Or when someone is different, then we must attack them. That's not okay. That's really not okay. I mean, every human is already so individual and so unique. Why are we attacking someone for thinking outside the box? Creative thinking has gotten us so far. Why do we discourage it when it comes to looks and style and things like that? It's absurd. It really is. And yeah, it just really, really bothers me. Really bothers me. Another one is hair too, like hair color. If someone has blue hair, oh no, they're crazy. Wow, they're looking for attention. No, maybe they just like blue hair. I respect that. When I see someone with something that isn't considered normal, I hate the word normal. There is no normal. It's whatever you want. Okay, when I see someone with something, wearing something, doing something that is not considered typical, then I try to smile at them. And I try to give them like a genuine smile. Genuine smile. Because I know that they don't get a lot of smiles. And it's so sad. Why don't humans just all smile at each other, guys? Why don't we all just smile at every single person we see? That would make the world so much better. But we like to judge people, don't we? I hate judging. And everyone judges people. Everyone judges things constantly. That's just how our society works. That's how our brains work. If I see a book with a pretty cover, I'm more inclined to read it than a book with a cover that I don't like. That's how it is. And I don't like that I do that, but I've noticed I do that. And it's stupid. It's really stupid. I try not to do that with people ever, because I believe every single human is beautiful. Every human has something to provide. Every human is worth a life. Everyone deserves life. They do. And like a happy life too, not just any life, a happy life. And so I don't know, I try to bring others up, keep everyone happy, because not everyone is given happiness from others, because we judge each other. I think that's where I'm going with this. And of course we also have like sexual orientation thrown into this, as well as genders, and again with just do whatever you want, do what makes you happy, because every single person deserves happiness. They really do. That's just the one thing. If I could give everyone something, it would be happiness. Not a new car, not millions of dollars, happiness. It just makes me so sad that there's so many restrictions on what is acceptable and what isn't acceptable when we're preventing other people from being happy. It's horrible. It's so horrible. I should just be Prime Minister, and then I will just let everyone do what they want. Well, no, okay, then there's murder. Let's just not have murder and violence. No violence. And everyone will be happy. I haven't had a good sleep in a while. I think you could probably tell, but I think I have said some decent things throughout this vlog. What else could I address? We talked about beauty, talked about doing what you want, wearing what you want. We could talk about sexism. I know that that's a very touchy subject. I mean, all of these are. They really are. But something that I find myself fighting for more than other things is sexism. Fighting against, I should mention. Did I just say fighting for? Fighting against sexism. Yeah. And fighting for feminism. That's another word. People get really freaked out when you mention feminism. Like the other day, I was in a place and one of my friends said something sexist. And then also against feminists specifically. So I kind of just was disapproving. And then he was like, oh, feminists wouldn't like that. And I was just kind of quiet. And then he looked at me and he was like, oh, you're a feminist? Like, yes. Are you kidding? Because I don't know. I don't think he knows me that well. But either way, it really bothered me because the way he said feminist, like the stupidest idea ever, stupidest, I said that weird, the stupidest idea ever is the way he said it. And it really bothered me because I just wanted to say, like, do you not believe that humans are equal to each other? I mean, a lot of people don't, which is sad. But feminism is not about women overturning men. It's not about that. It is about being equal, being seen on the same level. And as I am for equality in every single form of the word, it is insanely important to me, and because I am female and I am seen as the lesser and I get, men creeping on me all the time, I get them touching me when I go to public places, I get them calling, like cat calls, and it's obnoxious. I would like to be seen as a human, not an object. And I'm not saying that I'm seen like this by all men, and I'm not saying that I'm seen like this all the time. It's specific situations that just happen. They just happen. I mean, a lot of my best friends are guys, right now especially. A lot of the closest people in my life right now are guys, because they're great. I love them so much. And I'm not saying that in a sexual way, I'm saying that in like a family way. These guys I'm talking about are my family, to me. And I just really hate that people assume that you're a feminist, you must be a hairy man-hater. First of all, the hairy thing. You're allowed to do whatever you want with your body. If you don't want to shave, don't shave. Do what you want. And and I don't hate men in the slightest. I love men. Men are fantastic. I would just like to not be seen as a sexual object and would like to be seen as an equal. Is that hard? Is that difficult? No, it's not. But the way our society thinks, it makes it really complex to find equality, and it's insanely frustrating. Okay, there's so much more I could say about all this, and I could yell. I'm not going to, though. But I don't feel like I'm being insanely well-spoken right now, and I wish to communicate this better, because it is a topic that people flip out on. You say the word feminism, and people just start getting mad. And on both sides, too. On both sides. I get mad all the time over these things, because it's insanely frustrating, because I say things and people don't take me seriously. But yes, I would like to write all this down. I always say this at the end of these rants, because I really want to write my ideas down and present them in a main channel video where I can be well-spoken, well thought out, and just have a specific direction instead of just ranting. As much as I love these rants, I really feel like they clear my head whenever I do this, and I have gotten appreciation from a couple friends from these, and that was really nice of them. Yeah, so I think I will continue doing this type of thing, but at the same time, I would like to think about these things a little bit more in advance before I say things, because I don't want to accidentally offend people. I don't want to accidentally insult people. I don't want to accidentally say anything that I don't mean to say. So, yeah. Yep, I think that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you very much for watching. You're really cute. Never forget that, and I will talk to you guys later. Oh, by the way, I have a main channel video coming out really soon. I'm really excited about that. It's where I take down what used to be here. And it's actually going to be really interesting, and I've edited a lot of it already, and it's actually really funny. So I'm really excited. Not to be modest or anything. Yeah. Okay, bye!